Hey everybody, it's Hannah with 4-Star Ninja Academy. I'm going to be demoing the 9U and 11U FINA speed course for February 25th. Obstacle 1. Clear. Obstacle 2. Clear. Obstacle 3. Clear. Obstacle 4. Clear. Obstacle 5. Clear. Obstacle 6. This is 7.
7.
Clear. Obstacle 8. Clear.
All right, everybody, Dustin here. I'm going to go through the rules for our 9U and 11U speed course for FINA. There's 8 obstacles in this course. Starting off with obstacle 1, you'll be starting on the platform here. You are allowed to use the quad steps and all the A-frames. However, feet are not allowed on top of the A-frames, all right? Hands are allowed on top, feet are allowed on the sides, okay? You do not have to use your hands if you don't want to, but we are not allowed to walk on top of the A-frames, all right? So both sides of quad steps are in play. Hands and feet are allowed on the quad steps. Making our way over to this A-frame here, the shorter one. This is your point B. Whenever you're doing the A-frames, down here, the wood platform, this is a part of the floor, okay? So this is not in play on any of the A-frames. Any contact with this would be the same as touching the ground, so that would result in a fail. So using the sides and the top, when you make contact with the side and or top of this A-frame, you'll get your point for obstacle 1. This turns into point A for obstacle 2. Your rings, you're allowed to use all 5 of these rings. Your first 2 are strung up like normal. As you can see, we've got them strapped off to the side. Creates a little different swing. So you're allowed to use all 5 of these rings, no straps, to make our way to point B, right here. All right, when you make contact with this orange pad, it turns into point A. Just a reminder, if you dismount onto your point Bs, if you were to step off, touch the ground, you would fail either the previous obstacle or the next obstacle. All point B's turn into point A. So once you're on here, you're coming down to, you've got a grab bar here, metal only, no wood, that is a part of the floor. So the metal and the grab bar, all 4 PVC pipes, no metal or no wood, bases that the pipes are on, all right? On to one more grab bar here, your point B is here. This turns into point A for obstacle 4, and this is going to flow right into obstacle 5. So you are allowed to use these 3 male slots on the first 3 bars here. The first 3 bars are not in place. So the ones that the male slots are hanging on are the only thing you're allowed to use. On the 4th bar, where there's nothing hanging, you are allowed to use that bar, okay? Use that bar. When you make contact with this special delivery, the yellow special delivery, that is your point B. So you will be awarded your point for the grips here, the male slots, when you make contact with this. This turns into point A and begins your lache obstacle. So let's say you make contact with this, but miss the grab and fall, you would fail the lache obstacle and you would go right to your next, to obstacle 6, your balance. Okay? If you happen to miss the male slots, we will have an orange pad. We will slide in for you so that you can get up and begin your lache obstacle here with the special delivery. All right, on to our dismount, which is point B for the special deliveries here. Any part of the special deliveries are in play. I should have mentioned that. You can use the slots, you can use the handles, just no straps, all right? On to our balance. We are going right onto the slack line. From the slack line, you are welcome to use that post to help yourself out onto the slack line if you so choose. we will make sure that's taped off so that you know you can use that and make contact with that. Slack line all the way across. Make sure not to utilize the rings when you're going across on the slack line, all right? If you reach out and grab those rings, you would fail the slack line. As you are running through it, if you happen to bump into those rings as you're going through, that would be incidental. That's okay. All right, so just no use of those rings to get across the slack line. Obstacle on to point B, and then point A for obstacle 7. You've got 2 rings here. You're allowed to use both these rings and both those rings to make our way across. All right, so here to here. And your point B for obstacle 7 turns into point A for obstacle 8, your ascension obstacle. You got 2 tires and this big long beam. You're gonna run up this beam, hands and feet are allowed. This orange pad will not be here the day of. So going up, there will be a bell here instead of a ring. All right, so that bell is, hitting that bell will complete your time. All right, so make sure to hit that bell nice and hard so we can hear it ring. And we will have a bigger crash pad underneath this post so that it's not such a rough drop, all right? Time limit will be told to you on the day of. There's 8 obstacles, FINA speed. Good luck, everybody.